now. Okay, we're just going to turn screws up. We're going to do a reaction. I was watching the Tabor Hill, as I do, and I just got done. Well, I'm still going to go out ahead and play more Fortnite because it's like 2 in the morning. I gotta get those challenges done. My squiz is at 47%. Dead Bart by Creepypasta. It's only 8 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and do that one. Good stinking reacts to AI videos. Come on. Alright, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, now. We're behind Simpson's house. Simpson's house is right behind me. So we're in Springfield, wherever it is. And I like The Simpsons. The Simpsons are really...
Fox has a weird way of counting Simpsons episodes.
The Simpsons are really good.
They refuse to count a couple of them, making the amount of episodes inconsistent. The reason for this is a lost episode from...
I don't own The Simpsons, by the way, just in case YouTube wants to know.
Details about this missing episode is difficult. No one who was working on the show at the time likes to talk about it. From what has been pieced together, the lost episode was written entirely by Matt Groening. During production of the first season, Matt started to act...
Matt Groening's the creator of The Simpsons, by the way. Not me.
Seemed nervous and morbid. Mentioning this to anyone who was present results in them getting very angry.
I'll put a warning at the screen that this is all like copyrighted for and stuff.
At an event where David Silverman was speaking, someone in the crowd asked about the episode, and Silverman simply left the stage, ending the presentation hours early.
The classic story.
The production number was 7G06.
Think about doing a narration of this one.
The title was Dead Bart. The episode labeled 7G06, Moaning Lisa, was made later to give Dead Bart's production code to hide the latter's existence. In addition to getting angry, asking anyone who was on the show about this will cause them to do everything they can to stop you from directly communicating.
James L. Brooks, what was that?
At a fan event, I managed to follow him after he spoke to the crowd, and eventually had a chance to talk to him alone as he was leaving the building. He didn't seem upset that I had followed him, probably expected a typical encounter with an obsessive fan. When I mentioned the last episode though, all colour drained from his face and he started
I can do a pretty good Homer.
Trembling. When I asked
if you give me time.
If he could tell me any details, he sounded like he was on the verge of tears. He grabbed a piece of paper,
freaking
wrote
love
something
Homer.
on it and handed it to me.
Homer's great.
He begged me never to mention the episode again. The piece of paper had a website address on it. I would rather not say what it was for reasons you'll see in a second. I entered the address into my browser and I came to a site that was completely black, except for a line of yellow text and a download link. I clicked on it and a file started downloading. Once the file was downloaded, my computer went crazy. It was the worst virus I had ever seen. System restore didn't work. The entire computer had to be rebooted.
Thanks, Matt.
Before doing this, though,
break my computer.
I copied the file onto a CD. I tried to open it on my now empty computer, and as I suspected, there was an episode of The Simpsons on it.
This video was from 9 years ago.
The episode started off like any other episode, but it had a poor quality animation. If you'd seen the original animation for some enchanting event, it was similar, but
that was the first episode.
The first act was fairly normal, but the way the characters acted was a little off. Homer seemed angrier.
Yeah, we're going great.
Marge seemed depressed. Lisa seemed anxious. And Bart seemed to have genuine anger and hatred for his parents.
Same. No, I'm just kidding, don't worry. Just kidding. I love my family, I'm just kidding.
The plane was taking off. Bart was falling around, as you'd expect. However, the plane
That's not a
was
good
about
joke.
50 feet off the ground. Bart broke a window on the plane and was sucked out.
That's to get Bart.
At the beginning of the series, Matt had an idea that the style of the Simpsons world represented life, and that death turned into things more realistic.
Oh,
This was
no.
used in this episode. The picture of Bart's corpse was barely recognizable. They took full advantage of it not having to move.
It looks like
and made
Bart to me.
the most photorealistic drawing of his dead body. Act 1 ended with a shot of
My
Bart's
eyes are
corpse.
watering now.
When Act 2 started, Homer, Marge,
The green
and
screen
Lisa were
screws up my
sitting
hands
at
and
the
arms. I don't
table
care.
crying.
It happens.
Crying went on and on. It got more pained and sounded more realistic, better acting than you would think possible. The animation started to decay even more as they cried, and you could hear murmuring in the background.
That's hurting my
The
eyes. Stop.
characters could barely be made
Thank you.
out. They were stretching and blurring. They looked like deformed shadows with random bright colors thrown on them. There were faces looking in the window, flashing in and out, so you were never sure of what they looked like. This crying went on for all of Act 2. Act 3 opened with a title card saying, 1 year had passed.
Snow on my slippers.
Homer, Marge, and Lisa were skeletally thin and still sitting at the table. There was no sign of Maggie or the pets. They decided to visit Bart's grave. Springfield was completely deserted.
Doesn't someone put a muffin
And
on
as
his
they
head?
walked to the cemetery house, the houses became
Remember that.
more and more decrepit. They all looked abandoned.
So I do a
When they
Simpsons
got to the
voice
grave,
impression
Bart's
video.
body was just lying in front of his tombstone.
I think I
looking
will.
like
I
it
think that'd be
did
fun.
At the end of Act 1. The family started crying again. Eventually they stopped and just stared at Bart's body. The camera zoomed in on Homer's face. According to the summaries, Homer tells a joke at this part, but it isn't audible in the version I saw. You can't tell what Homer's saying. The view zoomed out as the episode came to a close. The tombstones in the background had names of every Simpsons
That's a
guest
good
star
recreation of the video, by the way.
Some that no one heard of in 1989. Some that haven't been on the show yet.
I think it was a nightmare
All
Bart had.
of them had death dates on them. For guests who died since, like Michael Jackson and George Harrison, the dates were when they...
Yeah, it's Lisa who does it.
The credits were simply silent
So it.
and seemed handwritten. The final image was the Simpsons family on their couch, like in the intros, but all drawn in realistic, lifeless style of Bart's corpse. A thought occurred to me after seeing the episode for the first time. You could try to use the tombstones to predict the death of living Simpsons guest stars, but there's something odd about most of the ones who haven't died yet.
Lisa?
All of their deaths are
Lisa?
listed as the same date.
Lisa? No jump scare? We safe? Okay, we're safe. Rap Rat. I'm not supposed to say the name. Oh no. I can't say the word Rap Rat because it's gonna summon him. Or whatever crap that story is. I don't know. That's a fake story, by the way, don't worry. Oh, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. That was good. Again, I don't care if the green screen screws up or anything because, oh, it happens, it happens. It's not like I can fix it. No, it's not like I can do anything about it, so it's fine. It's fine.